Good evening, everybody. What is that about? Tell everybody hello.
Hello.
What are you going to tell them tonight?
PulseChain to the moon.
PulseX to the moon.
PulseX to the moon.
All right. I'm hoping for that. We're all hoping for that.
HEX to the moon.
Hex to the moon, too? That's awesome.
Bitcoin to the moon.
Bitcoin to the moon. Well, that's coming in the bull market. I don't know if that's going to happen right now. Maybe later. What's your favorite cryptocurrency?
Bitcoin.
What? How dare you say that in this household? All right. Go watch Peppa. Max, close the door. Close the door. You mean the sheep, we're the wolves. Glockmatics. We'll explain. I will explain. Thank you, Hexander. I love our shiny new chain. So do I. It's amazing. Oh, Chad. I've been sending all my friends PulseChain so they can transact on PulseChain and buy. Setting my friends up for life and is amazing feeling. I was the only sacker for PLS. Ready for this carpet ride. Way to go, Chad. Visionary among your friends. Awesome. Umberto's in the house. Yo familia. Cheers from sunny Miami. Hey, fan, glad to be here. When's single side staking? Hex is dumping hard. Hold on. I don't know if it's dumping hard. It's dumping, but I wouldn't consider it hard. We have no choice but to hold on. Yeah, that's true. Pepe, where have you been, man? Was holidaying a bit and came back with crazy PulseChain launch. Yep, that's right, sir. We've been holding down the fort. See, I did have a great day. I didn't do much today. I'm just catching up, getting things back in order after my nice long weekend of chill. Good evening, Pepe. We'll watch the playback. Hey, Randolph. See you on the other side. Wish I could run a poll in here. Will Chris Black leave Twitter? Yes or no? Why? Did he say that he wanted to if PulseChain was successful or something like that? That guy's such a tool. Hello, Doug. Corey. Hello to you, sir. Locksmith. Hello, Alex P. Serena. Yeah. Tonight is we are in a new moon as of like yesterday, I believe. Zilla, Hex to the moon, yeah. Dugginator. We're gonna have to end all of Maximus's his hex stakes for that Bitcoin comment. INC to 20,000. What? LOLs, yeah. So let me say something about this. INC, I'm going to remind everybody what incentive token is meant to be. An incentive token is a tool to help you keep from impermanent loss. So if you're an LP provider or a liquidity provider like I am, and one of your tokens starts getting away from you, say that we stop a trading range and it starts moving against you and you're losing your bag of PulseChain or PulseX or whatever coin you have paired, you can use your INC, harvest it, and then buy the token that you're losing. So that way you can keep your impermanence from being too impermanent. All right. Well, what I'm seeing is people, they want to speculate on INC token. And that's great. But INC token has inflation forever. And there's not a lot of token economics behind it that are really beneficial to the long-term staker. So be careful with INC. Maybe in the future there will be other things, but right now it's definitely what I would call quite an inflationary token. So I'd rather take my INC, harvest it, buy PulseChain or PulseX or whatever token I'm losing due to impermanent loss. Spawn bag. Yeah. Hey, Ted. What's up, everybody? Hey, good to see you, Ted. Hello, Ken. Everybody with these hand pink waving. Hello, Timothy. Thank you, Serena. He's adorable. He's a handful. He's adorable. Man said orange coin. My son has betrayed me. He sure did. That's the thing with kids, guys. You never know what they're going to do. J Pond, like that handle, J Pond PLSX. He's quite the little troll. PulseChain and Hex ran to the moon. Geez, teach him right at least. Hey, he's around it all day, every day. He's around people that sacrifice for PulseChain, Hex. And then he pulls Bitcoin out of his ass. What was that about? Hello, Sandy. Yeah. Can you imagine? Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, that's another thing. I see dead people. Thank you, Daniel Valenzuela. I appreciate it. Telling you guys, all these supplements. I take too many, but I think it's worth it. I'm tearing up over here. Sorry. Believe in yourself. Good to see you, sir. Greetings from Australia. Drew's from down under. What's up, lights out? You're from down under and he's from up over. Hey, Bright Light. Good to see you, sir. Level with me, man. Is HEX done? Are people going to just let it linger? Paladin, man. It's only been a week. Are you just going to throw in the towel after a week? Let things calm down. Everything will start going back. It's just how it works. It's going to take some time. We got shiny new object syndrome going on right now. So let the shiny new object shine. And then people will be like, oh, that one's on sale. Yeah, he is, Mom. Yes, he is. Have you used Hurrycash yet? No, I have not. But I would love to. I think it'd be quite the tool to use. The other one is Portal X. So when the Power City team launches Portal X, you can have some slight privacy, not major privacy, not something that can't be found, but it'll give you a little bit of an anonymity and with Portal X, because if, say, for example, you have coins over on Avalanche and you're selling your Avalanche tokens and you're sending them to PulseChain, well, it's got to go through a lot of routes to get there, right? So 1, 2, 3, like 3 or 4 route places to go. And that just adds to your anonymity a little bit. And most people, especially if it's people that are just doing cross chain analysis, they're not going to find it. But companies could, because they use tools to do things, and maybe the governments will. But if you just want to have anonymity, like amongst people you know or people online, that might be the best thing to use, is something like Portal X. Most people are too lazy. They're not going to go through the extra work. Of course, there's always the chihuahuas in the room, the ones that nip at your ankles that will never leave you alone, and they'll always follow you on Chain Analytics, and they'll always call you out whenever you sell something they deem that you shouldn't be selling. Just can't help it, man. There's always those people. Hex enthusiasts, oi, oi. Randy, what are you teaching that boy? Look, he's a Bitcoin baby. He's born January 3rd. His first birthday cake was a Bitcoin cake. That's obviously long before Hex was born. So yeah, he was long. He's got all of his Bitcoin t-shirts. So yeah, slowly I'll get to him. He's a maxi, I guess. We'll see. People selling their PLS at 2x. Yeah, totally bizarre. But hey, I would have died if he said CBDCs. Oh, God. Will the top of the next bull be around early 2025? Well, it could be as early as, say, well, the halvening is April of 2024, so 18 months normally. So you're looking at mid to end of 2025 will be the typical peak of the bull, but that's not going to be the end. It'll still have a couple more months of good times going on, probably so the end of the year 2025. Aurox gave me a scare with First Bridge. I couldn't add WPLS for some reason to wallet, but it just magically showed up. They kept saying I needed to add ETH for transaction, just needed PLS. Interesting. Interesting, Daniel. I never encountered that issue. Learning something every day. It is a learning experience going from MetaMask to Aurox. I understand that 100%. It does operate a little bit differently. 48 billion PLSX have been burned. Woo-wee. Providing 100K EHEX, 100K PHEX in his liquidity farm gives you 1 INC per day. 100,000 PHEX EHEX pair is worth 5,000 right now. Wow. So you could put $10,000 in worth of PHEX EHEX and earn approximately $120 a day. That's a salary for, say that you were a nurse's aide at a hospital or something. I talk medical stuff because I'm a nurse, but $36,000 a year is what a good nurse's aide or licensed practical nurse would earn in a 40-hour work week. So yes, that's amazing. Cost you $10,000 to earn that. Amazing world that we live in. I love crypto. People are selling PLSX at just over SAC. Yeah, Kelvin, it makes no sense. No sense whatever. Wait had a nice discount today. Did it? Cool. You're looking terrific. You've been on it. Very excited for you. Thank you, Peppy. Yeah, I'm going to the gym every day. Today I did not go. My wife wasn't home all day. I didn't have the keys. She lost her key. So we have one key right now for this very complicated door that we have made in Italy. And no place in Panama will make a key for our house. They don't have it. So our landlord is going to Spain next week, and he's hoping he can get it made when he's over in Europe because it's a European door. So I'm so my wife left this morning. She was gone all day to get her phone fixed, and I couldn't escape the house. I was like, I'm in prison. She left me in prison. Oh, goodness. Expire, number 2 blockchain. CZ got so threatened he had to wash trade 1.5 billion to put his back at 2. Yeah, he's got to keep doing that because we're just going to keep flying. Hey, Steve D. Good to see you, Steve-O. Is it safe farming EHEX, PHEX, INC? Is there impermanent loss if both pairs of HEX go up? No, it won't be that bad. Currently, 100,000 EHEX, PHEX pair is 5,000. If HEX goes to 5X, would this LP pair be now worth 110K or at least 5? Yeah, go Eddie. Go Eddie. Yep. Just monitor it, and you can monitor everything. When you click down on PulseX, you can actually see that. So, we'll say hi to ATX. What's up, brother? Good to see you, sir. Good day, all BSC cheaters. PulseChain is killing other chains. Yep. Thank you, Humberto. Okay, so there's the topic I want to talk about, and the situation last night. Do you guys recall somebody came into our chat and was like, "Oh my God, WBTC, Randy, if you don't show it, what are you doing even live streaming?" Right? Remember someone was really talking smack in the chat. Well, I have a feeling that person was the pump and dumper. This is a conspiracy theory, but this is my conspiracy theory. So somebody took WBTC, they added some, the copy, they added liquidity to it, and then they started spreading the word, and then somehow they got the farming pair set up for WBTC. I don't know if it was Richard that did the WBTC pair or if this person did the WBTC pair. I don't know how that works for the farming, but they used the copy and they pumped the shit out of it. So it started off at like $100 and then it was 150, then it was 400, then 600. Well, and then that person came on last night into the comments like, "Oh, Randy, what are you good? Why aren't you showing everybody what WBTC is doing? If you're live, you should be showing everybody." Well, this is why you don't do stuff on a whim. That's why you make sure that before you go on a live stream, you look at your stuff, right? Like last night, I was talking about the Metamask stuff. Well, I had some incorrect information. I just went on with what I had, and I misunderstood, and I was corrected by multiple people in the chat. And I don't want to do that often. But when it comes to people's money, and people could possibly lose money, that's fucking serious. What that person did with their nameless account on YouTube, they were trying to get me to get you to FOMO into buying WBTC, and then they were going to dump on you, and they were going to rug pull, and that's a shame. That shouldn't happen. So let me pull up the deck screener. So last night, here it is. This is WBTC. It's 282 right now. This is the copy, mind you. Can you see it? Yes, you guys can see it. This is the copy. It's up 81% in the last 24 hours. But last night, this went, if you guys didn't see it, this went up to $2,500. And then Richard, let's pull up, I'm going to pull up Richard's, find his tweet from last night. Okay, here we go. Here's Richard's post. He says, guys, this is not the WTC from Ethereum pair. This is the free PRC20 WBTC. Make sure to check your contract addresses. WBTC to PLS on PulseX. So what happened last night was a real shame. I'm sure there's some people that got wrecked. Some people got greedy and they tried to play the game and went up to 2,500. Now it's 279. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you got wrecked. I had mentioned it in my group, and then I went ahead and I had to delete the post because I didn't want anybody going in and buying the token, because it's just a copy. It was just a PRC20 copy. It's not the bridged in Ethereum version. So be very careful out there. The wolves are circling. That's why sometimes the best thing to do is do nothing. Don't participate in the pumps. When you see a coin going up 10, 20, 50% in a day, be very wary, unless it's a coin that you know well. There's too much shadiness going on out there. There will be many of the PRC20s that get random pumps. There's some people out there that would like to take your coins, no doubt. And if you're a veteran of crypto and you've been on Binance Smart Chain for a while, Binance Smart Chain is full of this kind of garbage for sure. So it's up to you to protect your own bags. You are your own bank. But before you make a decision to do something, make sure you vet it. I apologized to my no permissions group last night because after I got off, I went and checked it and I shared it prematurely because I didn't do enough research. And then I saw the tweet by Richard and I went and made sure I deleted everything. So just be very careful out there. A lot more coming, whether it be airdrops, whether it be fake pumps. There's a lot of shit out there that ways they can wreck you. Wait till the pools. The PulseX pools, be real careful with PulseX pools. The one-sided staking, if it's a shit coin and it's paying 10,000 APY, maybe only go in with a tiny bit. Okay, be careful. 4D Travel says, hard for my diamond hands not to waver and go farm when people are paying their rent with INC yield. Gonna hold fast with my HODL PLS strategy, though, will be worth it. 4D Traveler, they're absolutely right. I do. I am doing a little bit of the farming, but not much. I'm just not as interested as I thought I would be. But earning, if I can get 1 or 2 INC a day, I'd be very happy. That'd be cool. Corey Geary says, you can build on top of INC token and burn it for other protocols like our favorite Down Forever coin. Oh, goodness. INC is bonded in liquidity, so it will go up and down with PulseX as it stands. It looks like it runs harder, but I bet it will dump harder too, for sure. Yep. What's the cracks, Master Rand? I tried to bridge over some coins on PulseRamp, but it doesn't even have an option to connect MetaMask wallet. What gives? I haven't looked today. I just sent a bunch of ETH to my wallet. So tonight I'll try it, and I'll let you know tomorrow night how it went. I never bought BTC, but killed it with the wrapped BTC copies last night. Shit was wild. Scott, yes, it was. It was crazy. Oh, goodness. Hey, Randy, do you know when single-side staking will start for PulseX? No, Rob. The only person that knows is Richard and his team. I'm just a poor pleb, man. Always the wolves. Yep, they're always there. Crypto Server 369, for sure. More PLS, more PulseX, more Pulse PLS, more PulseX. LL and Earn are coming. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? I can't wait. I can't wait. Does anybody know? I know Jesse's not here tonight. I had him in my Patreon 2 weeks ago. I didn't ask him this question. If you have the 2x amplifier, and with your Earn, can you add to it and still keep your 2x Earn multiplier? That's my question. So I think that'd be really cool. Say, for example, I go to the market, I buy a bunch of Earn, then I stake it on top of my already staked Earn. Can I keep that 2x amplifier going with my NFT that gives me that because I was a sacrificer? So that'd be great, because I didn't sacrifice enough for Power City. Hey, Crypto Sloth, good to see you, sir. Our ICOSA are just money printers, man. So Crypto Sloth, I gotta say something. So Simba, or I don't know, I can't remember what his new name is now. He's usually here in the chat. He's our negative Nancy, always talking smack about ICOSA, saying how down in value it is and all that. And I just don't understand the thinking. I think ICOSA's done pretty well. I bought some the day of launch, and it went up 3x in value or 4x in value. ICOSA is just cha-ching, 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 just keeps printing, man. Just keeps printing. Thoughts on speculating on free Pulse copy of WBTC and WETH? It'll be especially interesting when there are LP farms for them. Spawn bag, that's possible, right? It's possible, but like right now, the price is pretty cheap. WBTC is $279. Are we going to have a repeat? Someone's going to pump it again. Just be very careful, guys. That's super speculative plays, and I don't recommend you do too many things too super speculative. Hey, Sloth, is my tokenized HSI an NFT that I can store and see in my wallet? Yes, and you can put it on OpenSea and sell it if you wanted. I staked and added some liquidity and will use the INC token, as you mentioned, to buy tokens I provided. I staked and added some liquidity and will use the INC token, as you mentioned, to buy tokens. Yeah, exactly. That's how I will be using it. Submariner 1. Hi, Randy. Thanks again for providing excellent content for us. Who the hell is dumping PLS? I got a couple people in mind that had millions. They sacrificed millions, so maybe they're the ones that are selling, which is no problem for me. Just remember, this is the time where the really big bags start selling, and smaller people that have stronger hands are going to hold for longer term. This happened with HEX. It happens with every crypto. It really does. It just takes time. We start moving away from those really big bags. It starts breaking it down to smaller bags. And 10 years from now, the idea that someone's going to have 10 million Pulse in their wallet, if they weren't a sacrificer, the chances are so little that that's going to happen. Right now, someone can come in and do it, but 10 years from now, little chance. Super hard. Send it or it shows up. It shows up. You talking about the going to the bridge? It'll show up. Hey, Randy, is the Touareg all-wheel drive? Oh, man, my truck is a beast, bro. Daniel, if you're in the U.S., you can only buy, I think the last time they had them for sale in the U.S. was 2018. Man, my truck is a freaking beast, man. I love the sound of the diesel. Nice ass in your shop. I said nice ass. Yeah, I do. Nice hat in your shop. No, Tim, it's not in the shop. This, it came from this one. They were sent to me, so I didn't pay for those. I have some nice new ones coming that I got from Hex merch. So check out Hex merch if you want some nice shops or nice hats. I think it's Crypto Vince, the one that owns Hex merch. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it is. Good day and good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Clintrones. Rocky Patel, cigar, and Napa cab wine. Jeez, Timothy. You go all out with that stuff. Rogue News, welcome. Once it's tokenized, it shows as an NFT. Yep. Hey, Knox Bill. Cheers to you, sir. Hey, MJ Money. Yep. Then it's an NFT and you can send it to any wallet. Brian Johnson takes like over 100 supplements a day. Have you ever done stem cells? FMX, I would love to. So the guys at Dream Body Clinic in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, actually accept HEX. They're Hexicans, and they accept HEX for going in and getting your Dream Body Clinic stem cells done. And they do all kinds. They do joints. I think the joints are like $1,200, and if you want the IV stem cells, it's like 2,000 or something. You do all kinds of treatments, facial injections, and all unvaxxed. I don't know how. Doesn't matter what you guys think about the whole jab thing, but I'm not taking DNA from somebody else or whatever. I don't care if it's a stem cell, right? Whatever. I just prefer that it comes from somebody that's unjabbed. Thank you. Pulse Bridge is working great. Had to wait 20 minutes only. Just used it 3 hours ago. Oh, yeah. I'm about to send over a bunch of money. Not a bunch, but enough. I love sitting on PLS and PLSX hands. Just got to make it to 2025. Yeah. Don't quit your JOBs, guys. Do not quit them. Keep doing your JOB and getting that cash so you can DCA. And for guys that are in school, like Crypto Sloth, take out as many student loans as you can. Leverage that shit. Oh, God. No financial advice. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly, right, Hex Spartan? Why? I mean, I've DCA'd into other tokens. Like I bought, I now have more, what's it called? Fiat than I originally sacrificed for. So I keep putting a little bit into fiat. I have a whole bunch of poor pleb now. You guys know I'm not big into the whole meme coin thing. The only other meme coin that I held was what's it called? Pulse Doge Win. And I love the Pulse Doge Win team. They've been great to me, but they're also working with poor pleb, so I don't feel too guilty. Now I think I have a large wallet for poor pleb, and everything else is RH products, really, until Liquid Loans launches, Mintra, what's the other one? Power City. There's a couple other smaller ones. Famous. So, oh, yeah. T-Gray says, not your keys, not your house. Not your keys, not your doors. Yeah, man. The thing is with our house, if we lose that last key, there's no getting in. This thing's like a fortress. It's one of those European doors that have the metal rods that go into the floor and to the ceiling, into the door frame. Oh, man, I don't know what we would do. They'd have to come in with one of the metal cutters and cut down the door. Yo, what's up, Knuckle Buster? I know that pain. Lost my car key fob, not the metal key, but that only opens the car. $300 to get a new one programmed. Exactly. I always keep my spare one in the kitchen up in the top cupboard, so I know where it's at, just in case I lose that. Because I used to work at Volkswagen. I know I know how much it costs to replace those things. Robin says, we had the same issue with a special key as my wife's misplaces steadily stuff. Easiest solution was a new lock. Yeah, Robin, it's just not like that though. It doesn't. This is a European door. We live in Panama, so this owner of this apartment, and he bought the one next door as well, when he originally purchased them, and he changed everything out and made it all Italian. So we got the nice Italian toilets with the bidets and this Italian door, and this guy changed all the pipes to like Italian Bugatti pipes. Bugatti's just not the car manufacturer, but it's a famous pipe manufacturer in Italy. Pepe probably knows what I'm talking about. And he replaced everything in this house and really upgraded it. So yeah, but good luck replacing pieces. You're doing well when your landlord has to fly to a different continent for a key. He's a cool dude, man. I got a story. If he ever watches this, when we got back from Mexico, because we escaped Mexico because we didn't want to deal with the lockdowns that were here. Panama was pretty bad with the lockdowns. So when that cop almost pulled a gun on me for going out for a walk, I said, enough's of this shit. I'm leaving. So I went home, bought my plane tickets. We moved to Mexico. We were there for 7 months. Had a good time. Totally didn't listen to anything that the COVID had said. Then we came back to Panama, and this was the second apartment we looked at. And the main reason why we rented it is because when Alfonso, our landlord, he met us, he's like, hey, I'm a big fan of you guys. I've been following you for years. I do crypto. And he said, if you want, you could pay in crypto to pay your rent. I was like, dude, you're on, man. So sometimes we pay him ETH, sometimes we pay him cash, but either way, he's a crypto guy. So we've been living here now just over 2 years. TexX, good to see you, sir. Yeah, Richard tweeted about it. Be careful, guys. Korean investor. Farming time. Get to work, buddy. I'm sure you have enough tokens. Go ahead, GGG. Would you be able to help with INC questions? For sure, GGG. A little stormy. I was trying to warn people on Twitter about people posting these pump and dump low liquidity chart nonsense. Can't save them all. Yeah, exactly. Like that pump of the Doge. And I like Jeff Kardakis. I have no problem with him. I don't care if he was involved with Axion early on or anything like that. I know people talk shit about him, but he came in and he pumped Doge, and it took like $20,000 to pump it to where it went to. And to me, that's just why are we doing that? We don't need to do that kind of stuff. Do we want to wreck people, or do we want to keep them safe? And as an OG crypto guy, I think Jeff should have stayed away from doing that kind of stuff. I like the guy, nothing against him, but I don't think he should have done that. Thank you, Lights Out. Appreciate it, sir. Great move on deleting that post. You're welcome, Tim. I didn't want any of you guys to go in and start degenning into buying WBTC. Is there a way to figure out the contract address of a BIDG token from the other side? Galvin, Richard posted the contract addresses for the main ones: WEF, USDT, USDC, DAI. So make sure you just get it from Richard. Exactly. Keep it simple. Ruggery in these streets. Auto Hexer, this is the way. 100% Randy, best for people to slow down. Yeah. It was fun, but I don't recommend people do it. If INC market cap is 55 million, it can easily get to another Richard Hart project market cap. 22 billion is a 500x, right? 22 billion. Okay. $60 times 50 would make it worth 30,000. No, yeah. I just don't see that happening, GGG. If it does, great. But remember the purpose of INC. You guys got to remember that purpose. The purpose is to cover your impermanent loss. So it's incentive token. It's an incentive for you to go throw your liquidity in the pools. Why? Why do they need to make to give incentive to people to do that? Because there's impermanent loss. That's why. Like I have some liquidity that I put in that I'm going to set for the next couple months and just forget about it. I'll be earning probably 1 to 2 INC per day. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you how it's doing. Oh, I see what I did. I'm actually looking at mine right now. Let's see. Maybe I never enabled it because Randy's. God. Oh, sorry. I'm in the my wrong wallet. I got so many wallets all over the place. No, wrong wallet. Which includes Hedron and Icosa, not sleeping on those. Yeah, exactly. Guys, when Icosa or when Hex, when Hedron was $70 for $1 billion on day 2, I know everything else was down too. Okay, I understand that. Okay, but when it was that cheap, I sold a bunch of the Hex that were doing really well at that time, and I picked up $1 billion Hedron. And I'm not. You guys know I'm not a Hedron guy. I'm an Icosa guy, but for $70, I couldn't turn it down. I said, "What? Yeehaw! Okay, $1 billion. I should have picked up $5 billion because what did it do? It did like a 10x. I could have bought back all my Hex times 10. But you know that's how you do ratio trading. But instead, I just staked it all. And Belhaj, you're welcome, Z. Congratulations for all the info you share. We don't have to agree with everyone's points of view, but you know, there's a bit of everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I try to keep it broad. I go to break at 9, so I almost forgot. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, so the subjects that I talk about, you guys, look, you don't have to agree 100% with me. I'm a little bit extreme. I'm on the extreme side of things. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm a mix of both. I'm kind of the leave me the fuck alone. That's what I am. So that's why I do so well in crypto. I have no loyalties. Like I don't feel like I owe anybody anything. I stick in PulseChain and Hex and RH ecosystem because they work. It's not because I love Richard. I know there's some people that's why they're here. I love Richard Hart. He's the best person in crypto. He's such an amazing guy. I don't think he's an amazing guy. I think he's good at crypto. That's why I follow him. That's all he needs to do for me. Richard just needs to be good at being a leader and bringing forth some great products for us to invest in, and our money does well. That's all Richard needs to do. I don't know him personally. He's not somebody I go hang out with. You know, it's like your car mechanic. I pay my car mechanic well, but why do I pay him well? Because he knows what the hell he's doing. That's his job. What's Richard's job? Richard's job is to make us all wealthy. And he's doing a good job of it. So, you know, that's why I love RH ecosystem. If I was doing really well in another ecosystem, and if I was like doing the kind of numbers I do here in Avalanche, you best believe that I'd be over in the Avalanche ecosystem. In the end, it's all about your family and how to best provide for your family. It's not about just loyalty to a brand. I'm not one of those guys. You know, when it comes to the crypto, I can't just, if RH starts messing up, dude, I'll move on. That's it. That's how it is. My loyalty lies in my family. I had a German gentleman who was a boss of mine back in the day when I first moved to Panama. And he made a comment to me once. He gave me a ride home. You know, he's very wealthy. And I say that because at the time I wasn't, right? And I looked up to him and I wanted to someday, I'd only been in Panama probably about 6 months at the time. And I was looking forward to someday being able to live like he does. He's got a multi-million-dollar penthouse and all these things. And he said one thing to me that always made sense. He said, Randy, my whole goal in life is to make sure that my family is set when I'm gone. And that was the most amazing masculine thing that I had heard in a long time. The guy said, my whole goal is to make sure my family is set for life. And I loved it. So I've kind of like kept that in my mind, and that's the goal. Has anyone else transactions been getting stuck, haven't been able to stake or do anything for 12 hours on PulseX? No, I'm not having that issue. Yeah, as long as you don't end stake. RNAs. Yep. Good assets, RNAs are registered nurse's assistant. Good assets can be undervalued by the market. Their losses are gained. Absolutely. Hey, tea time. Randy's man, best Patreon leader in the game. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate that. Where is Gerardo Mintra? That's a good question. Nothing's being said from them. Yeah, come on, Gerardo, step up. You don't lose your 2x amplifier. Oh, thank you, Scott. This is about Power City amplifier for those of us who sacked. You don't lose your 2x amplifier for adding more, but what is added only gets 1x. Nah, better to use second wallet so you can remove what is added without losing 2x bonus if you remove anything. Bummers. Okay. Troy Miller says, hey, Randy, is there any risk of losing your PLSX with single-side staking? For sure. I think so. If it's pools, yeah, because, I mean, what if they get rug pulled or something? Can you guys hear that? My son's playing with a toy on the other side of the door. Schwabi, what's up? Yeah, having a beautiful day. Yeah, Pulse Zodiac, be careful. They're everywhere. PLS and PLSX will give me a diesel truck. Yeah, love diesel, man. Yeah. How do they work out accepting crypto as payment? Curious. CSM, what are you talking about? I bought my truck with crypto. I pay my rent in crypto. But I'm in Panama where everything's a little bit more free. So many paper hands currently. Yes, there is Tricycle. That's right. I always forget. Marco sells hats too. Can't wait for my UMRE to come in. Bro, can't say more about it. I know. It's one more thing I need to add. Actually, I need to write it down because I don't have any. Exactly. Hey, Sabotage. INC may be inflationary, but at only 31.5 million tokens a year, it's by far the rarest token in the ecosystem, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm not a meme guy either, but I bought the dip on Pepe today. If it goes to zero, so be it. But if it moons, I won't just get to hear about it. Exactly. If you buy $100 worth and just sit on them, you just never know. Mudhog, hurry up. That's important, folks. You see that right there? Don't be like, if you're in North America, there's no reason not to get one. Be prepared. Oh, goodness. We tried, man. We went to like every Chinese, because here in Panama, the Chinese companies, they have all the door lock companies. So we went to all of them, and they all said, no, sorry, no carry. Like, I still have a 10x Hedron stake I kept adding into it. But once I ended my others ones, they had, yeah, Expedition. So this is one of the most bullish things about Hedron. As time goes by, all those 10x bonus stakes that we have as hexagons, they're all going to disappear. Every day, more and more are leaving the system. That means there's less and less inflation every day. So that's really bullish for Hedron. Imagine what it's going to be like in 5-6 years. It's going to be pretty awesome. Did you move all your liquid ERC20s across the bridge? Oh, no, Joseph, I won't do that. I don't like keeping stuff on the bridge. Bridge is the most dangerous place for a crypto to be. So what I look forward to doing is when Portal X launches from Power City, if I want to bring something over, I'll just use Portal X so that I get the native token, not the wrapped. Rockin' Randy, finally I caught you live again. Thanks for the streams and pumping our bags. Glad I was wrong. It wasn't May 2024. Awesome. Glad you were wrong too. It was really getting me trying to do this every night without it launching. So, hey, Randy, Hex on Aurox went red today. Yeah, Ferris, I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, wow, it's already 9:45. Yeah, he is. Hey, what's up, B-Flow? Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so, geez, time is flying. Present, share screen. This is what our boy Ferris is telling us. On the monthly, HEX went red. It's been nice. This could turn around, okay? But we only have 8 days left to turn this around. 8 days left in the month. We are red on the monthly. Wait. Make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, okay. So yes, red on the monthly. Oh, it was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. PulseChain launches. Bad. But it will recover. I'm hoping it goes down to a penny. That it'll be a chance to load up. Let's see how it is on the weekly. Well, you know it's going to be red. Still red. About the daily. More red. Oh, goodness. How about Bitcoin? Oh, wow. Bitcoin's back about 27,000, at 27,043, 46 now. We have a green Aurox indicator still on the monthly. It's looking stronger and stronger every day. The longer that it stays here, around 27,000, the better the chances are that it's going to pump, and we're going to continue rallying probably through July. The longer it stays here. And here it is on the weekly. We still have a red Aurox indicator on the weekly. Daily. Still green on the daily, but you see, it's just hovering right now. Whenever you see hovering like this, it's very scary because it can just go blap, elevator down. Ethereum is at 1841, so it's up 2% today. That's looking quite strong. Look, everything looks good. Everything looks good for ETH. 1 week, also just like Bitcoin has had 5 weeks with the red Aurox indicator. The daily, daily looking good too. A little bit better than Bitcoin. How do I get it? There we go. Look at that green, and everything's looking nice. That's a poor Hedron. Jeez, I'm almost embarrassed to show this. Look at that. Blah. 606 for $610.40. You could buy 1 billion Hedron on the ETH side. Wowzer. That's pretty amazing. 1 billion Hedron. So for $1,200, you can get 2 billion Hedron. And what can you get for that billion Hedron? 2 billion Hedron. You can get a bunch of HSI stakes. And right now, if Hex is 2 cents, and you can pick up HSI stakes at 60% discount, that means you're getting Hex at under 1 cent. Am I right? Like one point, yeah, under 0.009. Come on, man. If anybody wanted to be a dolphin over on the Ethereum side, now's your chance. Seriously. Thomas Winter, good to see you. I paid my onboard and landlord BTC. He got the Playboy model in touch with RH. Yeah, nice Bud Hog. That was cool. Way to go, brother. That was interesting time in RH's little odd season that he went through. What kind of crypto guy is he? I know a lot of liquor store owners who bought Doge. No, he's a Ethereum guy for sure, Sandy B. Look at Doge liquidity now, though. Setting up thick. Really? That's cool. T-Gray, it was on the monthly, which is the scariest one. Glockmetics, it's all a percentage of supply. If 100 million HEX is 1% of supply, 1 million INC is 10% of supply, well, then HEX is more rare. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I was probably pumping Doge on PulseChain as well, but I was trying to figure out if an airdrop was being used. It's confusing on Twitter since not sure how projects are intertwined. Exactly. I understand. Should I buy a HEX, EX, and LP at stake? Well, EX is so cheap right now. Sounds like a plan. Hexbulla. Sup, Hexkin? Sup, Randy? Hope you guys are well. For sure. Once the INC token starts tanking, they will stop talking about it and chase some other ring candles. That's how it goes, folks. Randy buys stuff that nobody's talking about. I'm telling you, if you guys listen to me, there's one thing you learn. If they're not talking about it, it's a good time to buy. As long as it's a quality project or a product, buy when nobody's talking about it or when they're boo-hooing about it. Yeah, that's right. Just like they did WBTC. How come dudes don't get INC for getting married? Just straight. I sell my INC every day. Yep. You're welcome, David. I'm farming a small amount of HEX WPLS, and I'll be happy with the other one. Yeah, just let it go. Let it ride for a year or something. Maybe you'll have like 20 by the end of the year, 30. Maybe they'll be $1,000 each. Who knows? The future is bright. You can see the contract address of your bridge token by looking in the tokens minted section of the receiving transaction in the scanner tool. Thank you, Russ. You can see the contract address of your bridge token by looking in the tokens minted section of the receiving transaction in the scanner tool. Cool. Hey, Chico. Well, we were just talking about what happened last night with that person that came in and told us all to go check out WBTC, try to get everybody wrecked. It's called libertarian. Anarcho-capitalist. I like to say anarcho-capitalist. Libertarian is just the first stop. See? Exactly. Godhead. I don't know about that. I think Vitalik definitely he's high functioning autistic, maybe even a savant. I'm not sure, but I've never seen him in person. Hope Crypto Wallet is his next project. RH is cool. Yeah, he is cool. But I by no means worship him. Anyone know when the next strategy call for Patreon is? Spawn bag. Yeah. It's going to be Thursday. From now on, we're doing it at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. RH is an actual good guy in crypto. He sure is. We can force equality towards another man, rightfully so, but as an accomplishments, that's where we are separated. Like a mechanic, I would recommend anyone who needs the help to RH. Exactly. Any idea why the info area on PulseX is not available? Maybe recalc now that the bridge is okay. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it. Get the crucifix. Heresy. How do you think all the people who want to get into the ecosystem who don't have PLS transact it in eventually? You got the bridge. You've got Portal X coming. That's how you do it. Dang. Hedron 6062. P-Link, P-Uni, Pamping, all P tokens going to moon. Be careful. You sound like the guy last night who tried to get everybody wrecked with WBTC. Gerardo did pop up and said soon and looking good. Okay. Think all these early end stakes at launch were a good move. Mine was. I early end staked and sold at 12.2. Gerardo tweeted yesterday about Mintra will be coming. Okay, great. Hey, Motley, what's going on, sir? Solana 24-hour volume a whopping 12 million. Jeez. He tweeted, last I seen Gerardo said the Mintra code was in the auditing process. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Archipelago. The person with struck transactions pending needs to do settings and turn on nods and find the nods number on the. Okay, someone else can read that. There you go. Me too. Hey, wait, I bought that truck. Exit liquidity. Yeah, Corey paid for my truck. 44 cents last year. That's exactly where I sold. How does the STEM clinic do the crypto payment? Send ahead of time? I don't know. You got to contact them. It's a Dream Body Clinic. You can contact them on Twitter. Pulse is 3023, so we're up 130%. I'm helping burn PLS by making dumb swaps. Oh, God. Just stop being click happy, people. Seriously. Yeah, exactly. Such up for life. I staked using Alex's front end, the Apicosa one on PulseChain. It works fine for me. You do have to give it 24 hours for hex stakes to activate. Interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, wait. I knew that. It's always been that way, though. Hex stakes take it. I think it's like 6 p.m. Eastern or something when they lock in. INC is going to run 10x from here. Jeez, Michael. Whenever I see stuff like that, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, like something's going to crash. Trick says, thank you for your service. Hey, Maddie. Thank you for the work that you do, sir. Thank you for the 48-hour stream. Big man, Cashier, new patron member. Hey, Seth. Welcome. If I didn't send you your coins, let me know. Anybody who signs up for my Patreon, I send them 10,000 PulseChain. So if you're not in there, patreon.com/no permissions. Hey, I don't have my logo up. What was I thinking? Oh, man, an EX sale would be amazing. It is. It's 2 cents right now. I think ETH got to get their chain in order. Hex is expensive to use in ETH. It's easy to bridge it to Pulse and get all the benefits of PulseChain for sure. Yeah, Hex comes out twice as much Hex now. Yes, we do. Would the point be to just bridge back and forth with Hex for now? Yep. Got to run soon. Anyone know why the INC token is so high? People are buying it. That's it. People are speculating. I will, Funk Master. Well, would have never thought INC would be that guy, but here we are. Yeah. Here's $60. Jeez. I bagged up more EHEX at 2.4 cents. Jeez. Way to go. Is Aurox adding PLSX to terminal soon? I don't want to have to learn real TA. So I talked to Georgi on Saturday, and at least the wallet's going to totally incorporate PulseChain. So we'll see. Hopefully the terminal will too. They have other chains, so why not PulseChain? Yeah, so I'm thinking. Hey, DB Cooper. Coming in June, Hong Kong crypto exchanges go live and billions will come into crypto. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear. Bagged up on Pulse too from bridging my ETH. I'm about to bridge some ETH right now after we get done with the call. Because of the prices, I was so excited that I was able to get such a big bag. That's right. That's how we do it, Devo. Just take INC. Wait till it's 100 Gs. God, when I see stuff like this, guys, you just want to make me sell it. That's just, oh, God. That's right. I had so many NFTs over the years. Strange, my airdrop either very unlucky or I don't know how to find them. I'm not sure. I'm not an NFT guy, IK. We have to go talk to somebody that does NFTs. Hi, Randy, South Africa is in the house. Hey, what's up, Mark? PulseX is a great bag too. Get them all. That's right. When will we see prices next to our tokens on Metamask for PulseChain? I don't know, Make Money. You see your prices when you're on PulseX. Does he really got it? Dang. That would be a savant. Okay. Got it. Vitalik also played the alien dad in Mac and Me. What's the difference between Portal X and a bridge? Portal X is not a bridge. Portal X is an aggregator. So you send a token and you want a token and you could have different wallets. So you have this wallet and it's got, say, Ethereum in it, or let's go something more random. Say you have Cake in this wallet and it's on BSC, and you want PulseX in this wallet and it's on PulseChain. You use Portal X and it will do all the transactions for you, and it'll just end up as the native PLSX in your wallet and the address that you desire. I'm going to be a shill for Power City. I swear to God. I think I'm just going to do it to spite Gold Key, because Gold Key thought it was okay to silence me on Twitter for one day. Just because I mentioned something about Portal X. I didn't know he had a beef with the Power City guys. Hey, Snoop Dogg. Portal X utilizes bridges already in place. It's an aggregator. There you go. Anyone hear about the BankX sack way back? Any news? Nope. Is WBTC on PulseChain a good buy? No. No. Zach, be careful with it, okay? If you really got it at $27, maybe take some profits. Tried Aurox, but it was glitching the Icosa site. No data would load. Deleted it, and the site works also fine. Also, is there really no way to generate your C words off screen? No Trezor allowed. What do you mean? I have Trezor in mine. I don't get it. No, Zach, make sure the WBTC is the correct one. One is just forked and the other is bridged. No. Not until Apple's released. And they keep going back and forth every week with Apple. Apple is an absolute pain in the butt. They've been going back and forth with the Apple folks for 5 months or so. It's ridiculous. That's right. The forked WBTC has fake value. I thought you are waiting for Portal X to bridge. You talking about me, Jesus? I use the regular bridge too. I've already sent over 3. What's good for Jubilee year? Is FedNow going to launch and spook the banking sector? Yeah, FedNow is launching in July. I think it's July 5th, or my birthday, July 4th or 5th. Get ready. It's coming. They're coming to screw you all. Y'all going to have coupons. You won't have money anymore. You'll have coupons. What are you doing up? Actual ceiling? Meme coins pump for no reason all the time. Why not INC? Yeah, I agree. But I don't buy shit that's pumping. That's how I built my bags. I buy stuff when it's dumped, not dumping when it's dumped. I must misread your thoughts. You text 27K, the others gambling your call. What? Fatty.io. Yes. If you want to see all your assets, go to fatty.io. It works great. If I bridge over WBTC, will I get WBTC on ETH? No. Not unless it's the real one. Patricia, thank you. I appreciate that. The one that is burned. Okay, you guys are talking about WBTC. See all the crap that shit caused last night? It's causing lots of confusion now. What do you mean don't stay in the bridge? Get rid of bridge token. I don't like the bridge. I don't like bridges. That's where shit goes bad in crypto. You got to rely on somebody else. Bridges get hacked all the time. I'm only saying because I remember farming Joe on FX and it ran from $0.01 to $4 in a month. These farm tokens have astronomical rises and slow bleed outs. Also possible utility. That's true. Yes, optimality I am. But just the main pair, PLS, PLSX, because I like both tokens. I don't care which one I end up with. And I will sell my INC in order to buy back PLS, PLSX. Yes, please, yeah, it's hard. Sometimes with stuff like this, stuff's going like this, it's hard to sleep. That last night, that WBTC thing, it messed my sleep up because I got so excited. I thought it was real. No. No, I don't have any issues with my Aurox wallet. Nope. I hope that helps. PortalX will come out soon for PulseChain. Man, I can't wait for PortalX. I watched Just Ask Jesse again today do an interview, and it was just, he did it with Matt Cho from Power City. It's very good, very well done interview. You know what will go hand in hand with CBDCs? E-Verify, required to be used thanks to the Border Act in the U.S. to keep illegal immigration under control. Everyone needs to partake. Yeah, get ready, guys. Get your passports ready. Know a friend with a sailboat. Event 7101, what's up? I believe you're on my Patreon too. Welcome. Can't miss that name. Is this a good time to farm? Yeah, it's always a good time. Hello, Pepe. Well, because of the ratios. Yeah, well, the ratio is 2 to 1, so it's actually pretty nice. It's not too far off where it should be. No, optimality, no, it does not. And like I said, I talked to Yorgi on Saturday. They're going to bring everything for PulseChain in soon. HEX, WPLS, LP has been treating me very well. So far, the INC earnings have roughly doubled my impermanent loss. That's how you do it. That's what INC is for. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. Cheers.